Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Meme and Die podcast. I am Muzio, and I'm joined by my extraterrestrial co-hosts, Cord Gamer.
What's alien about me again?
And Noc.V.
How's it going?
If you don't know our spiel already, we do gaming news, and we also do like weird, silly questions at the top of the podcast. It seems like Cord is having an identity crisis. He's claiming that he's not an alien, when in fact I did see him illegally cross the border from Mexico to the United States. So I don't know what he's talking about there.
No, you didn't. Excuse me. We were very clear after that adventure that I definitely did not cross the border twice. How dare you?
Yeah, my bad. No, he's just from outer space. Yeah,
I just realized that I'm legally recognized as a resident alien in this country.
The fuck?
Yeah,
wait, I use that adjective as like a joke. What the hell?
I mean, extraterrestrial doesn't necessarily mean the same thing as alien, but
no, it doesn't. But like, explain.
Like in terms of the way that my the way they classify people from other countries, in terms of my permanent residency and my visa status here, like I am a resident alien. That is legally what I'm defined as.
Did you fly here in a saucer too, or?
Yeah, right.
That doesn't. You need to look at the definition of the word alien.
Do you need to
it doesn't necessarily mean extraterrestrial.
Are you waiting for the phone
no, it
home?
Does, though.
Do I need to go get you a phone?
Why? Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Come up to
give me a fucking phone. I'll take a phone for free.
Yay!
Oh, I said you get to make a phone call to home, not a phone for free. I want it back.
Yeah, you won't get it back.
Oh, hell no. This reminds me of that time that I was working near the jailhouse, and like some dudes like came out of there up to the bail bonds, and they were like, "Hey man, can we use your phone?" And I was like,
no.
Sure. No, I held it the entire time, but I let them use it.
Nice. You held it the entire. You're just holding it up to their head on speaker, just like you're not letting that shit out of your sight.
Oh no! Oh, absolutely!
I can't imagine.
These guys are like fresh out of jail.
I can't imagine fucking holding a phone conversation while someone else is holding a phone up to my ear.
Oh no! I was just holding it like not at his ear. Like I was not letting him steal it at all.
Okay.
It was just like out in the open, because I was also working. I was like waving people in, like doing flagging for parking, right?
Oh my god!
And then there's two dudes that show up. One dude is missing a shoe. The other guy has like ripped pants. They were like, "Can we use your phone?"
Fantastic.
Like, yeah, sure. I'm too nice, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! All right. Back to what we usually do. Weird questions for the week. So, first question: have y'all ever had a poop with commitment issues?
I'm sorry.
Can you define what the fuck that means?
So, like, when you're prairie dogging it, and like you get to the bathroom and you're like, I'm about to release the Kraken on this toilet, but then it like doesn't really it doesn't want to go. It's like that, like. Not quite constipation, but like it just doesn't want to go.
I get exactly what you're talking about. That's actually kind of
funny. Yeah, no, I've never had this with poo. Pissing many a times.
Oh god, yeah, man. I'm the fucking worst with like stage fright when it comes to pissing. But like back to the poop. This is the most fucking awkward thing ever.
Oh boy.
I use a bidet.
Oh, okay.
And that kind of helps with that.
What?
Like somehow with the usage of the bidet, like if you have that kind of thing happening, it just helps it all come out.
Does it like spray warm water and like relax the muscle?
It's not warm, man. It's actually somewhat uncomfortable.
Oh,
it's not warm.
I should get a heating one.
What?
No, this one's one of the ones that just straight up hooks to the. It just hooks up to the like it's a powerless one.
Sounds like you're doing
just
it
hooks
wrong.
straight up to the water.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean doing it wrong? There's two ways of using it.
Yeah, one's for drinking, one's for blasting your asshole.
I wouldn't say that the other one's for drink. I don't actually know what the fucking other one, the purpose of the other one is, because it just like drips water down into the bowl.
Maybe to clean if you like,
Maybe I don't
it's a
know.
little messy one.
If you just have one of those loads, that just goes all over the place.
Yeah, you have to fucking phrase it like that, do you?
Phrase it like
a good way to
what?
phrase it.
Phrase it like what? I mean, it's just the way those loads do be sometimes.
A load. That's what you go to the bathroom to do. You do a load.
Yeah, I unload.
Well, what do you want us to go?
What
I made
are
a
you doing at the bathroom? Knock? Are you not unloading your goods?
Loading goods. Like I'm fucking
let me
pulling
tell
up
you
a
what.
truck
When I
to
was
a
in the bathroom
store and
earlier,
just-
I maked big poopy.
Oh my god.
You unloaded the goods.
The goods. Oh fuck.
Enough of the potty
All right,
humor.
we're good to
I'm
move
tired
on.
of this third grade humor.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, third grade. Who would? Why would we do that? No. Anyways, moving on. Have you ever looked for your phone, but then it's like literally in your pocket, or just like
Yes.
in your hand or something?
That has happened to me before.
Okay. Cord, please.
Yes. In fact, a
good,
similar
good.
instance happened today where I walked out of the car. I was starting to talk to
recent.
talk to my neighbor for a second. And as I was walking in, I was like, wait a minute, where are my keys? As my keys were in my hand. Checked my pockets and everything. And then I realized, you're right there.
Dude, have you ever like gotten out of your car and then forgotten that your keys were like still in the ignition? Because I've so done that.
No, never have I ever. I'm normally pretty good at taking the keys out of the ignition. It's a good one. It's an easy one.
I don't have an ignition.
What?
He doesn't.
I push the start.
Oh, do you have push to start?
Yeah.
Push starts
Smart.
is for bitches.
I don't have a fucking choice, man. I don't have it. Actually, does my car
Yeah, I
have a
was about
fucking
to say.
key start? Like, I don't actually know if there is an actual keyhole.
Who bought you the car?
I haven't looked. It's, me?
Looks like you chose the wrong car then.
What do you mean
my
chose the
gosh.
wrong car?
Button startup is for bitches. We already went over this.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes that's all you got though.
Sometimes it's all I've got. Like, I've got this luxury feature, and you guys are both just like, this is all you've got.
Yeah, that's all you got. It's not a luxury. It takes away from the true essence of what it means to drive
Oh
a car.
my gosh. Dear gracious. What car is it? Isn't it like a big Ford Explorer or something?
It's a Ford Edge.
Ford Edge. Oh, okay. I've never been in one of those. Frick.
It's like the level, like in terms of size between the Escape and the Explorer.
Okay. Gotcha. So that's a big boy.
I mean, the Explorer is big. Yeah, sure. It's a little bit bigger than the Escape, not by much. It's still,
Yeah.
I guess, considered an SUV by definition, but it's...
I would consider it an SUV.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I will say one of the most like comfortable cars I've ever been in was a Ford Explorer. I don't remember what year it was, but it had like all the trim options. Dude, it was like the ultimate mom car. It was so cozy in there. Oh my gosh. It was nice.
Yeah, I think the next car we're getting isn't going to be Ford. I think we're getting a Buick next.
Hey, as long as it has a key ignition, I'm
Downgrade
okay.
much.
Downgrade?
Downgrade much.
You think Buick is a downgrade from Ford?
Yeah, Buick sucks. They have not had a good car since the Grand National.
I don't even know what that is.
It was like one of the very first commercial cars to like have a good turbo and like be cool and also like won the races. It was the only time that Buick ever did anything of note in like any industry ever.
Okay, but do you know who really sucks? Your mom.
Who? Dude, come on.
Dude, you fucking forced that one. I'm honestly ashamed. I'm ashamed of that effort.
Gosh.
It was too easy. You know?
You just heard the word suck. In fact, Muse, did you even say the word suck?
Yes.
I did.
He did.
Or did like Core just come in with like, oh, you know what sucks?
Nope. Muzi was talking
I definitely
about
said
the only
sucks.
time Buick never really sucked was whatever fucking car model he was just talking about. Okay, so it was very
Buicks.
justified. It was a justified joke knock. As if I have to explain
I'm
myself
not
to you
buying
like
it.
you're
I'm
my
not buying
fucking
it.
parent.
Literally get
You may
any
be my
other make
boomer,
of
but you're not
car
my
that's
fucking
your
parent, dog. Get that shit straight.
Dude, literally get any other car that's like not American made, because you can't be born if you be whipping in that foreign. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Nah,
now.
I don't
Basic
want to.
knowledge.
I don't want to.
Why?
If I'm gonna get any car, it's gonna be either Ford or anything that's under the GM branch, because we have family who used to work in those companies, and we get fucking mad discounts from it. And if you buy like foreign cars, you don't get there are like these discounts that you get just for buying a fucking American car. And it's like when we looked at buying a Subaru, and it was, or not buying a Subaru, leasing a Subaru, and it was just so much more expensive because they don't have the rebates of buying an American made car.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it was like, we were looking at getting, I can't remember what Subaru it was, but it was like $600 a month. I'm like, what the fuck?
Whoa. God damn.
That's like literally about, I want to say about 30%, no, maybe even 50% more than we're paying now. I think our lease is like $380 or something like that.
Well, dang, good for you for finding a good deal, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, A, it's the American made car, and B, we're getting this like Ford AZ discount because one of Rachel's relatives worked for Ford.
Ah.
Nice.
Well, there you go. Good stuff then. All right.
Yeah.
Then. Hey, viewers at home, if you don't have a good reason to get a Ford like Noc does, you're going to be born unless you're whipping in that Ford. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Anyways, moving on. Have you ever been scammed? I'm sorry.
I was just about to go in for some shit, but then you decided to move on. So never mind.
No, go for it. Go.
You just reminded like that line.
Up. No, you piped up. Now it's your turn.
That line reminded me of a Post Malone lyric.
Post Malone.
Like, he says like, I'm whipping a foreign, I can't whip no Beetle. And I'm like, but the Beetle's a Volkswagen. That's a foreign car.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know where I first heard that. I've definitely heard my brother say it, but I don't know where he got it from. I don't know if that's a Musie's Family original, or if that's like from somewhere. So I could be committing copyright infringement. Please don't sue me.
Sue him. He wants to be
God,
sued.
copyright is joke.
Anyways, moving on. Have you ever been scammed or installed malware on accident?
No.
Really?
I downloaded malware on purpose.
What?
Was that for school?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, for school.
Why?
To study the effects of worm.
Did you do it in a VM?
Okay, that makes sense.
Not in a VM, but a specific virtual machine. Or yeah, in a VM.
Well, that's what a VM is.
Shut up. All right.
Does it count? Sorry. No, you go on. You go first.
Okay. Yeah. I have definitely installed malware before and like destroyed a computer, and like to the point where I had to like reset it completely to factory new. Like the hard drive just had to be reset to start from nothing. Yeah, it got bad. Well, it was because I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just learning like how to use a computer. This was like in 2013, I think, was when I did this. And then by the time that 2014 rolled around, I had reset the computer.
God
damn.
It was so bad. It was running awfully. It was chugging along. I had pop-up ads. Like, it was so awful. So I just said, fucking reset it all.
Sounds like it was probably a good choice. Sounds like it needed it.
I learned a lot from it. I have never since downloaded malware, so that's good.
All right, we're moving to the news.
Heck yeah, the news
Love
time.
the news.
The first one is a bit of a creepy one. So earlier this week, ESRB, the company that like, or I guess not company, the organization that like rates games for like being for teens, mature, whatever. They announced that they're going to be using facial recognition for age verification. Now they've said that it will act more as a parental lock on video games that like children shouldn't normally be allowed to play. And they also claim that once the picture is verified, that it'll be deleted from their servers. Unfortunately, there is evidence of companies doing the exact opposite. Like I think Snapchat has saved like pictures, even though they said they were going to delete them. So like,
There was that company. I can't remember what the fucking company was, but they did like home security cameras and like doorbell camera and shit. I think it was a subsidiary brand of like Anchor, and they got recently absolutely slaughtered online because people found like security exploits in their shit where they found like the images that they say that they were going to delete, but they didn't.
Ooh.
And like ways to connect to the cameras without authentication and shit.
Oh, that's awful.
So yeah, like when these companies claim that they can do shit like they're gonna delete pictures after they're being used and stuff like that, usually they're not good with their security, and you shouldn't trust the shit.
Well, whether or not they are keeping the photos, it is a technology that's going to be implemented one way or another. You don't think Pornhub is going to be implementing some sort of facial ID if there's a facial ID that just checks and makes sure that you're at least 18?
Dude, I don't want to look at myself. I don't want to. Like, I'm gearing up to just like, hello.
What I was wondering was like, is that actually how it's working? Is this like an artificial intelligence?
Supposedly, yes. It's not like checking ID. It's supposedly, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like looking at your face structure, your facial features to make sure you're not a kid and trying to purchase mature or rated R stuff.
Okay, well, I think I to be honest, that shouldn't even need photos to be uploaded anyway if they can store the AI model locally. Then again, they probably wouldn't want to store the actual AI model on people's devices. Yeah, I think as long as they don't have enough, they don't have many false positives. Yeah, because like I can imagine people being like kind of close to 18 or whatever, and it's like, oh no, even though you're 18, it's not going to let you play this game because you're like look very close to being 18.
Right,
yeah.
Like I can see that happening.
I've gotten carded at a lot of bars and they like don't believe me because the picture on my ID it is a very young me, and I just look so different. Like I have shorter hair, I have an awkward smile, like everything about it is different. So like I do think this is the way. Oh, sorry.
No, I just saying I do think it is kind of creepy because like you don't know, you can't trust what they're doing with that data.
Right, yeah.
I get that the technology has good intent, and realistically in an ideal world this would be a good solution, but you cannot trust that people are going to implement this securely and correctly.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I think that maybe in the future this would be good, but as things stand right now, we've not seen any other company do this in a secure way and in a way that they've said they're going to implement it.
I think
there's always some backdoor shit
question,
that just screws it up.
Who cares? Do you social media? Social media sells all your fucking personalized data and photos and all that shit.
Yeah.
Have you deleted any of your Facebook account recently or your Instagram? No, exactly.
I have. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You
most people haven't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is like Facebook hasn't been, I guess you could say, hacked that badly. I guess. I think there has been Facebook hacks previously, but in terms of like these big companies like Google, Facebook, Meta, other companies, I would say a lot of them have been pretty decent in their cybersecurity, but government websites get hacked all the fucking time because they don't put enough money into cybersecurity.
Yeah, and the ESRB, are they like a government organization?
I feel like they're actually government.
I think they are. And they have never had, like, they've never needed this level of cybersecurity before. No. So they're going to be like new to this whole thing. Like, there's definitely going to be leaks. Like, I don't think this is super secure yet. I think that it is the way of the future, but like, I don't think it's ready yet. I don't think it's done cooking.
The government needs to set up regulations in terms of how their own branches handle cybersecurity and audits of cybersecurity, even public audits of cybersecurity. So that like a cybersecurity firm that is external to the government can audit their code and audit their infrastructure to tell whether or not it's actually going to do what it says it's doing. I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah. Not bad. I don't know. That no one can completely say for sure, because I don't think anything like this has ever existed before for this specific use case.
Right.
I mean, well, things have existed for like cybersecurity wise, like similar to this, but like, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if,
It'll be weird.
at least with places like, kind of getting into some weird shit, but places like Pornhub, when you register as a creator, you do this like facial scan thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they're already doing something like that.
Hey, bro, how you know that?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up.
How do you know that? Move. All right, moving on. Cord, do you have any news that you want to talk about?
What's in the news? In the news? Did you see that like Nicki Minaj is getting an operator skin in Call of Duty?
Are you serious?
What the fuck? No, I have not. What?
I think it was like Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg, and like I think there's like one or two other like music artists that are like really big.
I knew about Snoop.
How much for Nicki Minaj?
I don't think it's come out yet, but it's probably gonna be the $20 that they charge for every other mainline skin.
All right, I'm setting some money aside.
How much for Nicki Minaj? Immediately, just so lock that in real quick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I had heard about Snoop Dogg, but not Nicki Minaj. That's
Snoop Dogg was fucking old news.
Yeah. I think we talked about that on the pod.
Probably because it was like for like the previous
I think they released the Snoop Dogg skin for last year's game a while ago, but he is coming back in this game.
That's right. I remember talking about this because he joined FaZe. Do you all remember that?
That's right. Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And he had voice lines in the game.
He left FaZe.
He totally left.
He was probably paid to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was one of those advertising stunts to try and keep FaZe's value, but just didn't fucking work.
No, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that was a long
Snoop
time
Dogg
ago.
would be FaZe Clan. Looks like the match was indeed not made in heaven.
The fucking meme of like, oh my gosh, he will never be blank, and then the dude spitting out the cereal. God. Anyways. Noc, do you want to tell us about some certain legal actions that were weird?
All right, yeah, sure. So, fuck. Who was it? What's the company that makes this game? I don't know.
Bruh, Activision. Look at the notes.
Okay. Dude, I didn't fucking make this topic, okay? You just fucking pawned it off to me, and I'm just reading this shit.
But
I have to at least pretend that I came up with this shit.
Okay.
So, Activision was advertising Crash Bandicoot 4 on TikTok, and they used when you advertise on TikTok, you can choose like from a library of like sounds, and these are sounds that have been given to TikTok and licensed to TikTok to be allowed to be used. And one of them was the Anthony Fantano video of the dude cutting up the pizza, and is like, more slices, no more slices. Well, that's enough slices.
That's enough slices.
That's enough slices. Yeah, and apparently, like, the Activision got in trouble for it. Like, he was pissed off that they were using this sound, and was threatening legal action. I don't understand why this is an issue and why Activision is getting in trouble for this, because like Anthony Fantano I mean, what I'm saying is that Anthony Fantano should have shut the fuck up. Like, he doesn't have a right to be upset that somebody is using his sound that he made available on this library. He's just pissed off because he's not getting a cut.
Yeah,
I mean, realistically, I think he should be getting a cut anyway, because
I think so too.
I think TikTok shares the revenue, so he's literally getting upset for nothing.
So the funny thing about this is he actually like tried to sue them, and he wanted royalties that were like 6 figures, which is just insane. No. Yeah, he wanted like a 6-figure like cut of this. And so of course
didn't read
Activision
enough
was
about
like,
this.
hell no. And they went to the LA federal court about it. And they claimed that Fantano was abusing IP laws for like exorbitant amounts of money, which like I agree.
Well, he kind
honestly,
of is.
That's
He just assumes that
he
Activision,
definitely
big
is.
company, I can get money.
Yeah. So Anthony basically like did a cease and desist at them, and then they were like, no, actually. And then they made a complaint about it.
That's funny.
Also, what the like just this whole situation, it's like what because like Anthony Fantano is the dude who like reviews music.
Yeah.
I never thought I would see his name in like a court case relating to a gaming company
Right?
for an advertisement about Crash Bandicoot 4 where they used a sound that he made, and one of like the whole situation is just like there's so many like red threads that are being connected, like it's wild.
Because of the fact that he's such like an icon online, he does a lot of like shit that ends up getting taken out of context and memed to oblivion. Like,
Yeah, true.
specifically, I fucking love the sound clip of him going, "Damn boy, he thick."
Yeah.
I fucking love that clip so much. But yeah, it's like because like through the very nature of what TikTok is, these sounds get used all over the place.
Oh yeah.
And he uploaded it specifically for that reason. TikTok should already be giving him commission for it.
Yeah, no, it's a little ridiculous, honestly. And I do think that he's abusing these IP laws. Like
Absolutely, because he just thinks that because they're like a Fortune 500 company, he's gonna be able to milk them.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm kind of glad to see Activision sticking up for themselves, but also Activision's kind of a shitty company. So like,
It's like you hate to
There's
root
no
for
winners
them,
here.
but
Lose.
yeah, there's no winners here. Anyways, I think we've touched on everything there. Moving on, we have the release of Remnant 2. Remnant 2 came out on July 25th, and it's been making some waves on the internet. People have really been liking the game. It kind of plays like a looter shooter, and it also has a multiplayer story mode. From what I've heard, it's similar to like the Dark Souls of a shooting game kind of thing. I don't know. I've never actually played it. But hey, Remnant 2. A lot of people were looking forward to this game. The success of Remnant 1 was like pretty dang good, and so they've been expecting they've been expecting this game for quite a while, and it's finally out, and yeah, people are happy about it, which is great.
Happy gamers.
Apparently it's pretty solid.
sometimes I feel like I don't belong in this podcast because like I've never fucking heard of this game.
No, I've never heard of this game either.
Really? What?
No idea.
Museo, have you played Remnant 1?
No, I've not, but I've like seen it. Like I know of it.
You have no right talking about this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Whatever. I have no right talking about this. I'm just reporting the thing. We literally have a gaming news podcast. I'm reporting the news.
Yeah,
How freaking
but you don't see me talking about Arma 3 updates, bro. I'm sure the Arma 3 updates hit the headlines. You don't see me
This
talking
is a
about
whole
them.
game that released. It's not an update. Oh my gosh, shut your mouth. Also,
I'm sure they're working on Arma 4.
It's a bit of a lighter topic.
I haven't talked about that shit. Payday 3's technical Steam play was going to be next week, but I didn't put that in the notes because neither of us played
You could have, though. You could have. This is our own show. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly, which is why I didn't put it in there because I don't care about Payday. Why talk about games you don't talk about? Jesus.
Gosh. Look, I was just like, oh, here's this game that like looks really cool, and like I want to play it. I'm not gonna pay for it though, but like, hey, I could report the news about it and like be excited for it, and then maybe other people will be excited about it, which is always a great thing because then everybody's happy, and then you have a big old negative Nancy in here in this podcast. I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna fire you from this podcast.
You can't fire me if I quit.
If you fire me, I'm taking Noc.
No.
At this point, you and me, Cord, we're going to start a union. We're going to negotiate for fair pay and better rights.
And just remember, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
We don't
negotiate with terrorists.
Well, maybe it's about time we do.
No, we don't negotiate with them.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. whatsoever. I was just reporting on a thing that I found interesting, and it made me happy. And I was like, oh, maybe it'll make other people happy. So,
No, that's fair. I was totally just fucking with you, and it just spiraled into complete fucking nonsense.
yeah, okay, whatever. Sure, I definitely believe you now that you've done that whole spiel. And what?
He might have been fucking with you.
No, stop it. Oh my gosh. All right, Cord. Hey, Cord. What other news do you have for us to talk about?
What other news do I have? What other news? Why is it always me who has to have the news, huh? What if
I don't know. You put me on blast, so I'm going to put you on blast now, huh?
Yeah.
You don't like it? Oh no, your little baby doesn't like it.
Oh no, well, don't worry, because I come
prepared. Cry that you want to piss and shit
time. So did you guys see that thing like a couple weeks ago about it was popular on Twitter for like a day of like someone receiving an email from Ubisoft saying something about that if they were going to terminate their account if they didn't respond to this email in like 30 days.
Whoa, no,
sounds
I have
like
not
a
heard
scam.
about this.
No, it wasn't a scam. It was a real legit Ubisoft email.
Wait, seriously?
Yes. People kind of freaked out, and it took a while for Ubisoft to get back, but they kind of made an official post regarding the whole thing, kind of clarifying that they very rarely disable accounts. And if they ever disable accounts, it's always because it's an unused account with no games that are bought on them.
Okay, if it's no games that are bought, I can kind of understand.
Out of the accounts that they've ever deleted at this point, the youngest was 4 years old, or 4 years of not being used, of inactive use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's not like you don't touch your Ubisoft account for like 3 months and all of a sudden you're losing the $3,000 you put into all the Assassin's Creed collection or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you've done anything with real money on an account, it should never, ever get disabled.
Oh, for sure.
Well, what if you die?
Then it should go to your next of kin.
It's an account.
Yeah, but what if they don't have your password then?
Then they should give them the password.
There's also an argument to be made for like accounts that are engaging in fraud of some sort.
I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Which is probably partially why Ubisoft initially wasn't like, oh yeah, we only ban accounts that don't have any purchases on them, because I guarantee you they probably had to ban some fraudulent accounts that have had purchases on them or whatnot.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, there's your news.
Interesting.
No need to fear. Your Ubisoft collection is here.
You brought something very interesting to this podcast, and I'm happy that you did so, because we got to have a fun little talk about it.
That was
very
literally
enjoyable,
like 2 minutes.
and I enjoy talking to you.
I'm so glad you do. Now, please, Mr. Muzi, what's your next piece of news?
Enough like a comforting like mother kind of thing? Like that's what I'm going for.
Comforting and mother.
Do you feel proud? Do you feel proud?
Out of all the words I was thinking, comforting and mother were none of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I don't care.
Just because you don't have a comforting mother.
Moving on. Well, tell us about some more news about Activision.
About Activision. Again, Activision. What is it with Activision?
Yes. Yeah.
This time they're doing something good, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of funny because I heard about this a while ago, or at least the ability to be able to do this. Activision, this doesn't sound good when you hear the headline, but it's actually a good thing. Activision shut down servers for the OG 2009 Modern Warfare 2.
How dare they?
Yep.
How dare they? How dare they protect their community?
Yes. Wait, what?
I
want to play Modern Warfare 2 and get noob tubes. What do you mean protecting their community? The only thing they're protecting their community from is me, and they can never stop me.
Jesus,
continue.
Sir,
shut up.
I feel like this has been like at least something people have been able to do for a while, but maybe it's only an issue now, like people really exploiting this. But these games like Modern Warfare 2, even to an extent Black Ops, have had exploits that are remote code execution exploits, which means like a hacker could literally join a lobby and execute actual code on the computers of people who are in the COD lobby.
Whoa.
So like literally able to just like send a virus to your computer through a COD lobby, which is like, when you phrase it like that, that's pretty fucking scary. Like you're just playing a game and somebody joins the lobby and all of a sudden your computer turns into a fucking toaster.
Well, you know, if code could turn my computer into a toaster, that would be one very expensive toaster, but I kind of need to see it to believe it.
So, apparently this kind of abuse had become more and more prevalent to the point where Activision just shut down the servers while they tried to figure out how to fix it.
I mean, at least they're doing something to try and fix it, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it sucks for people who want to play it and can't, but at the same time, like... It's kind of a bad image thing to be able to have this happen.
It's probably because of the Microsoft acquisition.
Probably. I mean, we talked a little bit about that last podcast, that they were fixing things up in older CODs.
It totally makes sense for Microsoft to fix the servers and then realize, oh shit, these servers are actually kind of fucked. We need to stop this right now.
Yeah.
Because we could totally get into some serious shit.
I mean, there's been a bunch of times where we're playing like Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
And like there was one hacker, I remember this, like he got your IP through, I'm guessing, hacking. And he DDoSed you while you were streaming.
Yeah.
And your stream just fucking turned off.
Yeah, made a whole
video
YouTube video about it. It's out there.
Oh, that's right, we did too. Holy shit. Yeah. And it's like,
yeah, dude.
I feel like there was other shit that he was doing, and it looked like it was going to be bad, so we were all just like, yeah, let's just fucking leave.
Yeah, we're done. Didn't want to tempt fate any longer.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, it is kind of scary that that's able to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really not much more to say. It's good that they're shutting these servers down. Sucks for people who want to play the game, but I hope they fix it soon. I don't know if I haven't seen any update on as to whether or not they've actually like pushed fixes for this kind of shit. But yeah.
By the time of this episode release, probably.
Maybe.
Nah.
Because it'll be like probably a week by then.
I haven't heard anything.
Oh, okay. Well, do you guys think it's worth it though? That's something that's been on my mind with like, do you think it's worth it for them to like fix up these old servers on these old games?
I don't know. I think it's absolutely worth it.
It's not worth it. It's respectful to the customer because I mean, I don't think
that's what I'm thinking.
Like, I don't know what the boundary line is or whatever the ethical, whatever the ethical, or maybe like the legality of how long an online server should be offered. But as long as there's players for it and you're still like accepting people that like money for people to buy the game, you should still offer those services.
I mean, from a legal standpoint, there's probably something in there like, end user license agreement that says like, we do not guarantee that the online servers are going to be available.
Right.
So they're probably legally set, but from a community respect standpoint, they need to do this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I guess they need to fix it quickly to maintain face, I guess.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, if they're actively like revamping these servers, then I think it's good to like kind of display the fact that they do still care about them. Like they didn't just revamp them and they're like, okay, we're good, and then leave. Like they're pretty actively trying to fight against stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of not sure if there's anything
there's a lot of respect there.
If there's anything like legally, I guess legal from like I don't know how to phrase it, but like when you buy something expecting to be able to play multiplayer and you can't, like, is that is against like Federal Trade Commission laws? Maybe, I don't know where this falls.
Oh, like, I know nothing about those laws. I don't know.
Just like the idea of the fact if you buy a game, you should be able to play it, and if you can't, you should be able to get your money back.
Damn, I don't know. Because video games are kind of their own like category in that respect. Yeah,
like when it comes to online games, like these companies can't keep servers up forever. Is there an expectation that an old game just won't have online servers? So I mean, like you could theoretically buy I don't know, like go to a game store and for some reason they have like a boxed copy of like Lineage or something and those servers are not up. And you buy that game and you cannot play the game.
Maybe they should have like the servers like able to like download or something like that, so that you could set up your own private server. Maybe that could be an option.
The conversation, like if an MMO like stops existing, should they
release the proprietary game software almost?
Yeah. Should they be forced to, or should they be? Should it be just something that companies do from a it's the right thing to do kind of standpoint?
Unfortunately, I think it's the right thing to do only happens whenever companies are forced to.
I think so too.
Right on the spot there. Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a company like an MMO that has ever just straight up been like, yeah, we're going to shut down our servers, but here's all the source code for it. Or not even source code, just like built binaries. Like here's the app you can download that runs a server. Has a company ever done that? Not that I've heard of.
I don't know. I haven't played enough MMOs, man.
Yeah.
Mainly because they're all subscription based and I don't feel like spending that money.
Final Fantasy 14.
I was about to say, dude.
It's free. It's free.
Final Fantasy 14. What? Sorry.
Listen.
I just had a sneezing fit. I'm sorry. Final Fantasy 14. Sorry.
Listen, have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime?
Right.
I don't think you have.
I have. Okay? But the problem is once you get to level 61, you want to buy the game.
Just don't get to level 61 then.
Tell that to yourself.
Do other stuff. Yeah, I do tell that to myself, and I can still play the game for free. I haven't been charged for it.
Have you ever paid for the subscription to that game?
Yes.
I think like once or twice. Yeah.
Okay. They have paid for it.
Yeah.
All right.
I have. And then I got the most out of me paying for it, which involves a lot of degen just clocking hours in Final Fantasy 14, and then I hated it and I was like, I'm never doing this again. Did it a year later, and then I was like, man, I remember why I never did this again, and then I still haven't paid for it
until the next time.
It's definitely gonna happen because Final Fantasy 14 is releasing a new shut up. I was looking right at the word in the notes. But it's because Final Fantasy 14 is releasing a new expansion called Dawn Trail. Supposedly it's coming out in summer of 2024, and there's going to be
fucking segue. Holy shit.
Hell yeah, baby. Thank you, Cord. You got me with that layup. I see you.
Anytime, baby girl.
Supposedly, heck yeah. Supposedly there's going to be new level caps. I think the max level will be, it'll go from 80 to 100, which is great. They're going to add new jobs. They're going to add new skills to jobs. They're going to I think they're adding a new race of character. I'm not positive. But there's just a whole lot of crap coming out. It's very exciting. It looks beautiful, man. Just like every other like expansion that they put out. It looks freaking beautiful and I'm excited for it.
I can't believe that game still exists.
What do you mean still exists? I think you're more shocked about the fact that it's still getting like updates and stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
I want to say I'm probably more surprised that WoW is still a thing.
True.
That game is still pretty big. Final Fantasy 14 is pretty darn big as well.
I mean, yeah. When did Final Fantasy 14 come out? What year?
Oh God, I was a small child, like 2012, I think. Hold on.
That makes sense.
Final Fantasy 14 release date. Holy crap! I actually have a story about it. 2010.
2010. So it's only 4 years older than WoW. Yeah. I thought it was a lot more sooner.
I have a funny story about whenever Final Fantasy 14. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a funny story, but it is a story.
It's a story.
So whenever the game
was
like,
is it funny?
Not
like yes or no? Is it a funny story? Yes or no?
You'll be you will be the judge of that. How about that?
But I need to know. Like, I don't want to walk into a movie going, "Is this a comedy?"
Sure, I'm gonna say that it's funny. I'm gonna say that it's funny. I'm gonna say that it's funny. I'm gonna say that it is funny.
Story. Let's go.
Okay, so way back when this game was like first announced, I was so excited for like Final Fantasy, and like I was huge into it. I was a small child of like 8 years old, probably. Maybe even 7.
I thought you said this was supposed to be funny. Can you like say a punchline or something? Like, you're losing interest here.
God damn, I hate this guy. I hate this dude so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, rude. Anyways, little Musy was like very excited for this game. All right, I was checking the like news outlets like all the time. I was like, new Final Fantasy 14 news. And one of the things that they got into hot water about, Square Enix, was that they allowed characters of the same sex to marry each other, and they got into some hot water for it. Yeah, exactly. But like, it was one of those moments where like in my childhood, I was like, wait, what? This is a thing that like matters? Like, people care about this? Like, who the fuck cares? Like, genuinely, like that was my reaction. I was just like, wait, it's a video game. But like, isn't that like the point? You're supposed to do stuff that you can't do in real life.
And it was, at the time, it was something you cannot do in real life.
No. At the time, it was not. I don't even think it was legal.
Being so homophobic that you actually go pro gay.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what this was. Like, I was so like, I don't care. But it was my first ever exposure to like that sort of thing, though. Like, I had no idea like gay people existed. Like, maybe there was always the teasing thing in like elementary school where people would ask you, "Hey, are you G or L?" And it was like, "Oh, you're gay or you're a lesbian or whatever." And I was like, this joke sucks.
I've never heard of that.
And then
but
it was so
like,
stupid. It might have only been in my school. It was dumb. It was dumb as fuck. Just some stupid kid shit.
And are you team L, bro? You got to answer, bro.
I don't. G, I guess. I don't know, man. It was so dumb. It was exactly. That's exactly how it would play out in like the hallways of like elementary school. And it was so stupid.
That joke was fire, dog.
No, it wasn't. No, it sucked. There was no. The punchline was. It sucks. It sucks. I hated that bit so much. I didn't get it at school. I even had to ask, "What is a lesbian?" And they were like, "It's a girl who likes other girls." I'm like, "Okay, and I'm not a girl." Like, what? It just made no sense.
You said you're a lesbian, though. You got to be a girl, bro. You just don't get it.
I thought you were American.
Oh my god. Sorry. That Vine reference destroyed me.
Right.
God. But yeah, that was my first ever like, holy shit, there's gay people. That was my realization moment, was when Final Fantasy 14 got into controversy for letting people marry each other. So yeah, there you go.
Define the controversy. Was it like satanic panic kind of stuff?
Pissed.
Like random parents getting upset that their kids are going to play this shit?
No, I didn't see any mention of Satan. I think it was literally just like, people were upset that.
Was it like?
Dude, I was like 7. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. That was so many years ago. I can't remember.
I can just imagine some sort of like you just watching the TV and there's like one of those evangelical preachers being like, "Do you know what your kids are doing online? They're playing Final Fantasy 14 and being gay.
2 women characters can get an official relationship and marriage."
No, I never saw anything like that. I just saw an article that was like, "Whoa, they're being good," and I was like, "Okay," and yeah, that was basically the end of that. Anyways, moving on.
That was
y'all really got a mile from an inch there.
Man, that was a funny story.
What the fuck are we gonna do with the next 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was a funny. Oh, do we have 10 minutes left? Oh gosh. Dang. Okay. Yeah.
10 minutes left.
Cord, do you have any more news? Yeah, we do.
Listen, man. You milked me out, man. You milked me out. I'm dry.
Ah, shoot. Okay, Noc, do you have?
Like, my body don't quit, but my body's still dry.
R. Kelly, my mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me else, baby.
Oh my god.
So stupid.
Is this the first time we're going to end
Noc
early?
doesn't have shit to talk about because I gave him my notes. So,
wow, Noc. How dare you not make your own notes for like the 7th episode in a row?
Go fuck yourself. I edit all this shit.
You what?
Yeah, I was about to say, he puts in a lot of work. Oh, gosh. All right. I have a minor thing that's very small, but I like it.
Yeah?
So, okay, wait, hold on. So, the Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons are on the Nintendo Switch Game Boy library now. And those are games that it's another one of those games where I was like, or another one of those cases where I was like 7 and I remember playing the game and I loved it, but I don't remember a goddamn thing about the game. Like all I remember is that in Oracle Seasons, you stood on like a stump, you pulled out a rod that like changed the seasons, and then you wave it around and it changed the environment. And that's all that I remember.
Pull out your rod and you wave it around.
Okay. All right. Listen, man, I'm trying to like now. Anyways, it's on the Switch now, which is super cool because I really love those games. Yeah.
So you're saying is on the Switch, I can wave my rod around and change the environment.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When you put it like that, yeah, you can do that.
That's crazy. I kind of want to wave my rod around and change the environment now.
Dude, I want to change this environment. This feels like a hostile environment right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I'm getting attacked. I don't appreciate you coming at me this fast.
Whoa.
We pull out our rods and waving around and we come at you.
Listen. I didn't say I was going to come on you with my rod. I just want to change the environment, okay?
All right. Okay.
I don't know what type of household you come from.
Oh, my God. Listen, man, I don't even know how to carry on this line of thought. This is so brain dead. What do you guys have anything you want to talk about for the last like however long that we have like 7 minutes?
7 whole minutes. You know, what is the perfect number?
Anything interesting happened in your lives?
You know,
I think it's 3.
Everyone
like
says
3.
777 is the perfect number, God's number. What's the real perfect number though?
I think it's 3.
3? Why 3?
Yeah. So whenever you're building a bridge, you use a lot of triangles, and those have 3 points and 3 sides. And they're very structurally sound. So boom.
Where do the triangles go on the bridge? Like, I'm thinking of a bridge right now, and
what do you mean on like the frame?
I don't see any triangles.
The frame of it, like the part that like arches over.
Yeah, that's an arch, not a triangle.
No, it's not an arch. It's a God damn. I hate this guy.
Am I wrong though?
Brought out of visceral hatred.
Dude, you just brought out a new voice in me. That's how mad you did. That's how mad you made me. Stupid fucking bridge. So y'all do any laundry that was interesting?
I never got time to ask my face.
Laundry,
whatever it was.
Yeah. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished, Muzi.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
Keep going.
What's your favorite? What do you think the perfect number is?
69.
69. See now,
nice.
here's a man that is an educated motherfucker.
I talked about architecture.
No.
I talked about the most sound shape that you can use in architecture. And this man gets props for saying 69 because funny sex number.
It's not just a perfect sex number. It's a symbolic.
I hate when I hear that it's referred to as I hate when it's a haha funny sex number.
It is.
I know, but it's like the worst way to refer to it.
But it's more than just. It's more than just a haha funny sex number. It's the funny number. Look at it. Way it's inverted self. It's a 6 and then an inverted 6. There's no other number like it. There's no number that's a 7 and an inverted 7, or an 8 and an inverted 8, or a 1 and an inverted 1. I mean, that's just 1, I guess. So 11. But nevertheless, 69 is special in that respect.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous.
Man, I just fucking zoned out.
Yeah, no, I totally you lost me on that explanation. Like, I don't
it's
know.
Okay. Noc will get it back when he listens to it back on recording.
Great.
How about that weather, guys? How about that weather?
You what?
Y'all, yeah, the weather.
You didn't ask me about my favorite number.
I don't give a fuck what your favorite number is, if I'm being completely honest.
Wow, how dare you? All right.
Just the way that was the perfect line delivery I've ever heard. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I was feeling it, man. I don't know. That one came to the chest. What is your favorite number?
See, now he's not going to tell you.
No,
The perfect number is 489.
Oh my! Oh, hey, 420
You knew
plus
that was-
60. Hey, my man.
You knew.
My
I
man.
knew he was going to subvert expectations. The minute he started elongating the 400.
489 is the perfect
Okay,
number.
can you explain that?
Yes.
What is so perfect about that number?
All right, so
Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a fucking bitch!
You don't know.
It took me a second, but I already got it.
and you know what? I hope the rest of our audience has just gotten it along with Noc. And if you haven't gotten it along with Noc, then you probably are too young.
For those of you who are bad at math, 420.
No. Did you not? I just gave a monologue about why we're not going to explain it. And the first thing you do is right in front of me, behind my back, try and explain my joke. Wow.
Okay,
Betrayed.
well, maybe you can take this dick behind your back.
Bro, I'd rather take the dick in my back than the knife in my front. God damn.
What?
What?
You're trans? You're cutting off your dick?
No.
Okay, that might be in poor taste.
Whoa.
That might.
Maybe we cut that
one out.
Do we leave that one in? Do we leave that one in? Really? You want to edit that one out?
Hey, listen, it's your words, not mine.
I say we leave it
All
in.
right.
I say we leave it in until we get complained at.
Just so the jury knows, I was into voting out this joke, but it's okay.
See, I had nothing
I'm
to
on
do
the
with
fence
that.
about it.
I
I'm
was an
letting the
innocent
audience decide.
bystander in this.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm letting the audience decide. Okay, we want some audience protection.
What audience?
Guys? Hey, leave us. Man. Hey guys, if you are listening, leave us comments. I really like your comments. They make me happy when you leave a comment.
Listen. Don't worry. I'll talk to our viewer base later tonight when I'm with her later. All right. Make sure she gets back to writing the comments.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Keep on forgetting to.
Thanks,
no problem.
man. All right. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. That's good. I don't know where to go from here. Man.
What a great episode.
Hey guys, y'all?
What a great episode. You know what? This is a fun podcast episode.
No, we got a pad for time though because we have a thing that we took out.
Yeah, there's multiple things that were cut out.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, it's fine.
Do you guys have like a favorite article of clothing? Like if there's one thing in your closet that you could just pick out, like what would it be? Like you're just like, oh my god, like I love it. Like either it's got sentimental value or you're like, this looks super stylish and I like it. Like do you have something like that?
Yes, I do.
You do?
It is.
What is it?
It is my shirt of our boy Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my god, that fucking
on his
shirt.
motorbike outside of a McDonald's. That shirt is a national treasure.
I fuck with that shirt so hard, like an ungodly amount. I fuck with that shirt. It's so good.
Exactly.
It's
God, that reminds me, man. I mean, it's not a shirt that I like or anything, but like a while ago, back when I was doing like trading card shit, I used to watch a lot of this YouTube channel called Alpha Investments. It's this guy who runs a card shop that talks about a lot of Magic the Gathering, like investment in like, like sealed product investment, like vintage cards investment and shit. And I was like really into it for a while. I bought one of his shirts that was just like one of his, Alpha Investments shirts. And I was at some store the other day and this dude like touches my shoulder, like points to my shirt and is like, what colors do you play? And I'm like, I don't even fucking play this game.
What? You don't play Magic?
I've played like 2 games on like the mobile app and I had to tell this guy like, I'm sorry, I don't play. I'm just into it for the investment shit.
Bro.
It was so
you're the
embarrassing.
grimiest kind of human being.
Yeah,
Ew.
go fuck yourself. Oh, man, it was like, it was embarrassing for me to have to admit to this dude that I wear a shirt that for a, like, practically it's like part of a culture for a card game that I don't even play.
Oh my god, that's like you're wearing a band shirt and they're like, name your favorite song or something. You're just like, I just thought it looked cool.
What Noc is really doing is appropriating
exactly
culture.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't go that far.
Really? What are you doing?
I think you are actually.
You're LARPing as a Magic player. You're not a real Magic the
Hey,
Gathering player.
I have 4 decks of cards on my table in my living room right now. Okay, where are your decks? Where are your decks, wizard?
I'm not talking
where
to
are your
you.
decks,
I'm not
wizard?
talking to you.
I have one Magic the
No, I know
Gathering
you're not.
card.
I'm talking to Noc.
I have one Magic the Gathering card. It is a Beta Farmstead.
You fucking asshole!
I bought it specifically for the investment.
audacity. Okay, what about your dice collection? How much dice do you got? Huh?
I have like one set of like nice dice.
Okay.
And it was literally, in fact, I wouldn't even call them mine. Like Rachel saw them when I was literally like buying Pokemon cards from like a local card shop, and Rachel saw them and goes, "Oh, they look nice." It's like it's meant for D&D, but neither of us play D&D.
Oh my god, this dude is cultural appropriation. That's what this is. Like 100%. I cannot believe this. This is upsetting. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Can I culturally approach the Magic the Gathering community just so I can kick his ass for you guys?
Yeah, you can't. Well, you've played the game.
Just because
you like know
just
things.
because I've played the game doesn't mean I'm into the game. Come on now.
And I've technically played
You're
the game,
into
just not with
culture.
actual cards.
I still think Cord's more genuine.
Probably,
he's a real fan. Yeah.
You know, I'm honest with how much I'm not into the community. I don't try acting like I am, you know.
I don't think that that wearing that shirt. I don't think that wearing that shirt means that I'm like implicitly a Magic the Gathering player. Like he literally talks about investing in collectible cards. Like that is his game. That is his channel. He's played. Magic the Gathering like once on that fucking channel.
That's like me picking up a Super Smash Bros. Melee shirt, and someone walking up to me and going, "Oh, who's your main?" And I go, "No, I'm actually only into Ludwig."
No, it's not. It's not like I had a Magic the Gathering fucking shirt. It was an Alpha Investments shirt.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It's as if I had a fucking Mango, a professional Super Smash Bros. Melee player, a Mango shirt. And someone goes, "Oh, do you play Smash?" And I go, "Nah, I'm only really into it for his personality." Like, what?
I see what you're saying, but no.
Oh my god. Okay, are we done here? Are you guys finished with your bickering? I was involved in the bickering too, but I'm done.
He's culturally appropriating, and I do not stand for this. I condemn you.
Know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make a tweet about that. Yeah,
I disagree with you both.
We at the Meme and Die podcast do not condone the actions of our member and host Noc.V.
What did you even just say?
I said what I said. You heard me. I don't need to repeat it a second time, bitch.
No, actually, I didn't.
That's
actually.
true.
Guess what? Anyways, you'll hear it in the recording.
Anyways,
yeah, I probably will.
My favorite shirt that I have is it's a 2-match shirt. It's the Glory to Brakunda shirt or whatever, and I really like it. Anyways, that's enough from us. You guys have been listening to us scream at each other for the past like 5 minutes. So I think it's about time that we wrap things up. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We're going to be doing an episode next week. If you want more of this, maybe. And I think it's time for socials, guys. So Noc, why don't you tell us where we can find you on the internet?
You guys can find me at noc.fuck. I'll
NOC.fuck? When did you buy that domain?
No, don't cut it. What? No, don't cut that. No. Plug it.
No.
You can find him on Noc.V.net. You can also find him on Spotify at Noc.V. He said the dot. Cord, where where can we find you?
You can find me at cord_gamer. Everywhere.
On
Target,
All
Walmart,
right.
your mom's house.
Oh my god. All right. Is anyone gonna...
Muzi, where can we find you?
There you go. Yeah. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Musio, MUZI0H. You can also find me on Twitter
X.
at It's Musio
On
with the
X.
same spelling. Fuck off. We haven't even talked about that. That's a whole other
We
can
talked
of
about it
worms.
last week, didn't we?
Jesus. Nobody calls it X. It's called Twitter. Fuck
I know,
you.
I'm just
Eat
fucking-
my ass. And maybe you can find me on Throne soon as well. And then you guys
On
can buy
what?
me things. Coming soon, TM. I'll have it set up by the time this
All right,
episode's out.
bye.
Anyways, yeah, that's all for us.
See ya.
Bye.